back with www.lawmanguitars.com. Boy, have I got a really, really, really cool guitar for you today. Check out this little short-scale Gibson Les Paul Junior from 1959. Now, they only made these juniors from 1958 to 1961, so this was one of the second years that they made these. And the short scales, they didn't make as many as the typical long scales, so it's a very, very rare guitar. Now, I'm sure you're all looking at that guitar right now going, you know, it looks just a little bit different besides that neck being short. You're absolutely correct. This is a single owner guitar. The man who owned it lived here in Des Moines, and his family ended up with the guitar, and they told us the story. When he got the guitar, they only had the single pickup model guitar, and he wanted a two pickup guitar. That's just all there was to it. I wanted a two pickup guitar. He bought this guitar and immediately had this Harmony H44 pickup, Hersey bar pickup put in here, the new knobs, the new pots, the switch, and played it ever since. And he was just as happy as a clam. Now, when I saw this guitar, I'm going, oh, and by the way, the pickguard was also added at that time, and it's got this really cool stencil around the edge. It just looks really, really neat. This is not original either. So pickup and pickguard are not original. Knobs, of course, are Gibson knobs, and the pots are 1 year newer than the other pots. But anyway, back to the pickup. This pickup, when I saw it, it's like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do with that guitar? Can I take it out? Can I have the top redone and filled and do all this stuff? And I'm going through all those gyrations thinking about this guitar. Then I sit down and I start playing it and I'm going, oh no, I'm not doing a thing to that guitar. That pickup in here is incredible. I'll run through the pickups with you in just a minute here and explain to you why I came to that conclusion that you don't do a thing to change this guitar. It's magic just the way it is. But anyway, let's talk about the guitar itself. It did experience a neck crack. It's cracked right in through here. You can see how it was cracked. It didn't go all the way through. It was professionally repaired, and it's been there forever. You can see the finish crazing has gone right through the repair. It's got the single line Clouson tuners, which you want to see, the Gibson strap button. He had to enlarge the routing for the pots in here, and I think they told us they had a cover for it. They never did find it, so I'm sure you could have a cover made for that. I just left it alone, and I'm sure it'd be fine like that all the way around. But from there, I mean, the original frets are still in really good shape. There's just a little bit of pitting and divoting here in the frets because he played it a lot. But you know what? The truss rod covers here, the P90, of course. Oh, wait till we get to that P90, you're going to love it. That's original, as well as the studs and the tailpiece bridge. And other than that, I mean, it's just a cool little guitar. Now, these short scale necks, they're 22.5 inch, so it's about 2 inches shorter than a typical Les Paul Junior would be, which makes the frets just squeeze just a little bit more together. Also, the nut is a little narrower. It's 1 9/16 versus what would be probably 1 11/16, so about an 1/8 inch narrower than a typical neck would have been. But again, the H44 Harmony pickup, just, oh my goodness, it just sounds great. This is all neck, right, we're listening to right now. That's so much fun. Let's go all the way to just the P90 by itself. I just love this P90. Let's go to blending these two incredible pickups together. You know, I never would have imagined a harmony and a Gibson pickup together, but oh my goodness, they're cool together. Whoa, what an incredible little guitar. Man, this thing is so neat. I just love this guitar. Anyway, it's a great guitar. Now, I want to show you this case. Now, you guys all know how Lawman's got to have the right cases for. The case didn't come with it. I chased this case all over the country, try to find the short scale Gibson Les Paul Junior case from 58 to 61. Impossible to find. Now, I will tell you that this is an original Gibson case. When I got it, it was in 3 pieces, 3 separate pieces, and it wasn't the top and the bottom and a handle. This whole piece right here was separate from this and this. So I spent hours and hours and hours putting this case back together again because I just had to have it all together. Now what I did is I actually have 2 pieces of wood that run from here to hold this end up here and solidify it to make it strong. And of course I've got tons of cardboard and my glue gun. I ran out of I don't know how many glue sticks doing this, but the accessory box is here, and it's all here. I mean, the handles are here. We got the hinges to work, except the middle hinge, of course, and the latches are all here. But try to come up with a case for that guitar, impossible. So the case I got was really expensive, even in its broken condition, but now you're going to get it all put back together again. Please be careful with this case. It's not designed to be wandering all over the country with. It's designed to hold that guitar and show your friends, okay? So anyway, we got this 1959 Gibson Les Paul Junior that's been highly modified, but in the coolest way possible. Check it and all of our really cool guitars out at www.lawmanguitars.com, where we only come up with cool guitars for you. Thanks for watching my demos. I really appreciate it.